Biblically Centered Kids.
Well, happy Friday, everybody. What a beautiful Friday it is today on December 20th, 2024. Thank you for joining me today. I'm your host on today's episode, and my name is Mr. Johnny. Wait, what's that? Do you hear what I hear? Sounds like some carolers off in the distance. Oh, that must be because today is actually National Caroling Day. And though caroling, maybe it's not as popular today as it once was, it still is a tradition that many families, communities, and churches look forward to each and every year. Let's see, some popular caroling songs are Here Comes Santa Claus, Jingle Bells, Oh Christmas Tree, Silent Night, We Wish You a Merry Christmas. It's kind of hard to say that without wanting to sing it. Joy to the World, and Let It Snow. And Go Caroling Day is an easy celebration that spreads joy and cheer. If you've never caroled before, select 3 to 4 easier songs and get some friends who are in the holiday spirit. Now, not everyone can carry a tune, I know that, but that won't matter when you're surrounded by loved ones who share in your enthusiasm. You can go visit friends or your neighbors and just sing songs with all the joy in your heart. And afterward, you can go home and have some hot chocolate and cookies. Caroling is a simple way to give back to others. We actually know some kids who listen to our podcast who are actually going caroling today at a nursing home. So have fun out there, Sully, Penny, Finn, Fox, Elena, Everly, Ledger, Eleanor, Theo, Millie, Jack, and Ryan. And thank you so much for making this season bright for those who get to hear your sweet voices today. All right, now it's time to move on to our quiz for the week. Are you ready for Quiz Day Friday? I'm going to be asking you a series of multiple choice questions, some easy and maybe a few in there might be a little harder, but all require us to listen well. So are you ready to listen and answer? Go ahead and turn those ears on and get those thinking caps on. Let's jump in. Question 1. This week we've been talking all about virtue Y. What does the Y stand for in our virtue? Is it A, yodel, B, yield, or C, yogurt? Is it A, yodel? Whoa. Where did you come from? That was weird. Is it B, yield, or C, yogurt? Well, that's right. The answer is B, yield. Virtue Y says we yield our bodies to physical training and healthy habits. Question 2. In Romans 12:1, Paul writes to the Christians saying, I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living, what? A, loaf of bread, B, church clap, or C, sacrifice. Yeah, this one was a little easy, wasn't it? Of course, it's C, sacrifice. In Romans 12:1, Paul writes to the Christians saying, I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. Did you catch that? Paul is saying that we should offer our bodies to God as an act of worship. But how do we do that? It's more than just saying thank you to God. It's about how we take care of ourselves, how we treat our bodies, and the choices we make every day. All right, question 3. In our Old Testament story this week, what did Daniel and his friends choose to eat instead of the king's food? A, vegetables and water. B, fruit and bread. Or C, fish and rice. A, vegetables and water. B, fruit and bread. Or C, fish and rice. Well, the correct answer is A, vegetables and water. Daniel and his friends made the brave choice to eat only vegetables and drink water for 10 days, trusting that God would keep them healthy and strong. They did this because the king's food had been sacrificed to idols, which went against God's commands. And at the end of the test, they actually looked healthier than the others who ate all the rich food. Question 4. In our New Testament story this week, Jesus worked all day healing people who were sick and comforting those who were sad. It was amazing, but it also was very tiring. But why did Jesus wake up early the next morning? A. To get a head start on the day's work. B. To spend time praying in a quiet place. Or C. To gather more people to teach. A. To get a head start on the day's work. B. To spend time praying in a quiet place. Or C. To gather more people to teach. Well, the correct answer is B. To spend time praying in a quiet place. Jesus knew that spending time alone with God was important for staying strong and staying focused. By praying early in the morning, he took care of his mind, body, and spirit so that he could continue his work of helping others. All right, last one. Also in our New Testament story, what did Jesus' example teach us about our daily habits? A. Healthy habits help us grow closer to God and stay strong for the work He gives us. B. Rest and prayer are not as important as helping others. Or C. We should always be busy and never take time for ourselves. That's right. I wanted to end on a little bit of an easier one. The correct answer is A. Healthy habits help us grow closer to God and stay strong for the work He gives us. Jesus showed us that taking care of ourselves through rest, prayer, and quiet time helps us honor God and prepares us to do the good things for Him. By following His example, we can stay strong and focused on the work God has planned for us. Well, how'd you do on today's quiz? I hope you had fun with it on this lovely Friday, and I'm wishing you a fantastic weekend ahead. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episodes. Remember to catch the Biblically Centered Kids podcast right here every Monday through Friday, and be excited because next week we're going to be jumping into our last virtue of the year, Virtue Z. And it's the virtue that all the other virtues have been leading up to. So enjoy your lovely weekend, and we're going to see you right back here on Monday. Until next time.